AT Dizzle, Black Sparkles, JT Crumbles. Let me get this music volume right. Thank you, Crumbles. There's some artifacting, but I'm going to be working on getting an official green screen to fix that, but one step at a time kind of thing. Hey, Crumbles, can you post the link in the line chats? He said he'll be a half hour or so. He's got to drive home first. See, where is his altar located? Here we go. Stone Skin Walla. Bulwark Bogeyman. Azurk Pumpkin Duke. It's got a pretty decent altar here. He's got a lot of ninjas. The camera was probably around $50. It was a gift to me. Alright, I'm going to get right into this Lost Realm. Today may not be the most exciting stream. I'm going to be just running Lost Realm, so and do you guys have any suggestions for swapping up this team a little bit before I get going too much? You should be able to see T Dizzle's messages. And this is a Ant3c account. He is Ant3c/Anton online chat. He's got about let's see, 456 Lost Realm cards that I'm going to be going through in a series of live streams. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, I'm going to break this up into several different streams. And today I am premiering my new setup. Is everybody able to watch the stream in either 720 or 1080p? I've got a green screen effect, but I don't have an actual green screen, so there is some artifacting. And say hi to my dog. Right now in OBS, I am using color filters to filter out the red wall that's behind me. At a later date, I will end up adding a full official green screen. So how you doing, Johan? Or is it Johan? Is it pronounced like a J or a Y? Hey Lunar, welcome to the stream. How you doing, brother? I was telling everyone that this is part one of a several part series where I'm running Lost Realm for Ant3c. And we've got plenty of gold to start with if we see anything really good in the merchant. Nothing good in that one. What game you gonna watch? Alright, JT. I'll be here for a couple of hours, so you got plenty of time, brother. Is everybody having a okay time seeing my stream? No problems? We need to get this man some red crystals. He's very low on them. Nothing we're looking for there. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, right now the filtering that I have is going to cause some artifacting on my face. Once I can get a official green screen, that will be something that will be fixed. But for now, I've got this going. I've messed around with the filters that I have set up to try to get as minimum artifacting as possible. Thank you, T-Dizzle. I figure I'll improve a little by little the quality of my streams. I've now got it set to where I can stream in 1080p. So let me know if that's having any issues, if anyone's tried that out. If I need to, I will move the settings down to 720p for live streams. And in my test streams the other day, I wasn't having any sort of jumpy effect to the camera, so it should be much smoother now. No, I haven't seen that movie yet. What's it about? I remember the movie from the 90s called Donnie Darko. But I haven't heard of a Scanner Darkly. T-Dizzle online chat is fluffs are weak. I've got to search for another playlist. That one just wasn't doing it for me. Oh, nice. I might have to look into it. Yeah. Not many people know about Keanu Reeves besides The Matrix. Thank you, Crumbles. I appreciate it. I can't play anything copyrighted. I use either royalty-free or no copyright music. And I searched YouTube for different playlists around those keywords. Oh, that would be cool. It's definitely going to be a fun day. Super chilled, laid back. Which channel are you talking about, Crumbles? Sugar Shack Sessions. I will have to check them out. Hey, B-Man, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I'm running some Lost Realms for Ant3c. This is one part, or the first part of several. Sorry about that earbud problem there. That song happened to be a lot higher volume than the previous. Yeah, I've used no copyright sounds before, but they don't really have a rock and roll style, and that's more my style than the dance type music that they have. I'm not really sure what the genre is, but my style is more of a rock and roll metal style. So I will always try to come at you guys with a rock and roll style, rocking out these live streams, adding a new style. Hey Christian Wilder, welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? Alright, yeah, I'll take a quick altar review. This account has a lot of ninjas on it. It's got a Heaven's Wrath Ronin. A slow down druid. I'm guessing that is for Archdemon. It's Got a Flame Guard Walla, as well as a Stone Skin Walla. I'm wondering if he's testing those two talents out, or if he uses them in different game modes. And he's got a little bit of every common crest set. And he's got two backup Wallas here. Absolutely, guys. I did Jahan's Lost Realm a few weeks ago. Yeah, I didn't see what he's got on Dove there. He's got a Brute Force and Life Drain. Dove Keeper. Bulwark and Brute Force on his Bogeyman. He's not completely free to play. He's got a Minnow and Destroyer on here. But he's only gotten 70,000 gems bought, so he's low pay to play on here. Hey Zodiac, how you doing? Yeah, I've got a green screen effect without an actual green screen. And there's Anton, aka Ant3c, saying that he's mostly free to play and Tapjoyed a lot. Yeah, right now I've got some artifacting on my face because I don't have anything that's the right shade of green right now to actually make a official green screen effect. So I had to add several filters, and I can't seem to get it perfectly to where it doesn't have any face artifacting. A Faint. That's the first newer crest on here. I scooped that up for him. But yeah, Zodiac, at some point I will get stuff that I need for an official green screen and eliminate the artifacting, but one improvement at a time, you know what I mean? Alright, Jayhan, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Jayhan out. So far, we're 30 minutes into this part 1, and the only newer crest that we've gotten from the merchant is a faint crest. We're hoping to get more, but we're going to have several streams for my man Ant3c to run all of his Lost Realms and hopefully get him some nice crest sets. Ooh, we got an Iron Will. We'll go ahead and take that. So is the artifacting on my face the only problem that you guys are seeing with the stream? No, I haven't tried to take them yet. I'll go ahead and try that now, though. See if we can scoop these up for them. Can't tell what was still alive there, but it's... Oh, it's an Anubis. We took that out and claimed that altar. That's exactly right, T-Dizzle. It's taken me longer than I originally planned to get to doing this stream. But we're here and we're going to take it down. Welcome back, JT. How you doing, brother? Hey, JT, you got any suggestions for heroes to swap out on this team? Or anybody? Swapping Anubis where? Who you thinking I should get rid of for? Put Anubis instead of Ant3c? Any other suggestions? JT is mentioning Gunslinger slow. You guys got a suggestion on somebody to put in place of Gunslinger? What about Dread Drake? Trade Sass with a... Let's see, where is his Sass? Does he not have a Sass? Let's see, is that a theme? Alright guys, how's that looking? Let's go ahead and give it a run. Let's try to see if we can take this altar again. Now, in case you missed it, Anton is mostly free to play. He does have 70,000 gems bought on the account, but a lot of that is tabloid, he was telling me. What we're looking to scoop up is some of those new crest sets from the merchant. Alright, there we go. Swapped out swapped the positions of Anubis and Walla. Yeah, some of the tap joys work and some of them don't. If they don't work, you can also message or email IGG and tell them that you're missing gems from Tapjoy, and from my experience they will fix that. See, we got a Michael here and a Scholatica left. Yeah, the $5 and $10 packs are pretty beastly these days. We've just got Anubis left to kill off here. Looks like we've got plenty of time. Dovekeeper's taking them out pretty good. It is a brute force, and I'll have to go back into the altar real quick. And we got that altar. Alright, you guys, let's see here. Let's move all these into the back. T-Dizzle, who you thinking I should take out to throw an Atlanta core? Hold on 1 second, guys. I gotta... Alright, sorry about that, guys. Let's see, where is his Atlantic core? This account's got 1,000,001 ninjas. Does he even have an Atlantic core? Ah, I see him now. Thank you, T-Dizzle. I completely missed him. Alright, let's give that a try. Let's try to claim these battle altars. Looks like this battle altar is too strong for us to take out this time. I'll take a look to see what his Atlanta core is. Yeah, we've got a 5 Vite Atlanta core. Anton, you still in the stream? I've got to get his permission before I change around some of these crests. So if he's still in the stream, and he is in the Sovereign Guild. Alright, cool. I've got permission to change some crests, so what are you guys thinking? See, we got Bulwark and we got Brute Force 4 crest on Bogeyman. See if you've got any Revite crests. We're going to put that Revite 4 on him, because that'll definitely help out with making Bogey a little bit faster. Let me know if you guys see any other crests that I should change here. We're using Atlanta Core, 5 Revite. See if he's got a... Yeah, that Atlanta Core needs a level 4. Oh, he's got a level 5. Or no, that's a level 1. No, that's the wrong crest. We're going to throw a level 3 revive on him. Let's see. War God. Alright, there we go. Atlanta Core, Flame Guard, you said? Alright, let's give that. Let's give that a go for now. Anton, you've made it to 240k might and only have 4 builders. That's right, I did forget about the Bublo. Sorry about that, Crumbles. I'll change that in a minute here. It is looking like our team's definitely doing a little bit better. Oh, wow. That must have taken some time to get all of your buildings almost maxed with just 4 builders. There we go. Let's give this one more try with Bublo, see if that helps us take this altar. I've been working on maxing out my buildings as well, Anton. In case you missed it, we've gotten a Iron Will as well as Faint crest so far from the merchant for you, Anton. Yeah, definitely the better surviving skill these days is going to be your survival talent for limited game modes. See, it looks like we might get you to level 18 during this stream. We'll probably get you to at least 19 or 20 by the end of all of your cards. I figure it's probably going to take at least 4 streams to complete the entire series of them. Yeah, Survival Dove works pretty good. I mainly use it in Arena because when I'm out raiding or doing guild wars, I want that damage. And Survival Dove is really good as a lane blocker, kind of like Atlanta Core used to be back in the day. Oh, that sounds very nice. I've got up 8 and survival 8 on mine. Survival is my backup talent. And then I've got brute force crests on her. Yes, the extra talent for when you have the skins is a nice bonus. Anton, are you looking for bulwark? Or do you have enough bulwark crests? Alright, I'll go ahead and scoop up bulwark. Shouldn't be dead. And Crumbles, we definitely got to do another one of those streams with me guest starring. Yeah, I've gotten 1 Iron Will. So far, I've scooped up an Iron Will, a Feint, and a Bulwark for Antec. I don't bother with the crystal chests. Speed this up. Definitely, ma'am. We're going to try taking this battle altar in a second with the new setup, see if we can get it for them. That's trash. We're not going to need any of that stuff. Ooh, that dove keeper in this, that is a powerful dove keeper right there. Hey Lars, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I got one iron will so far. Alright, have a good one, Sparkle. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yeah, it's sad. Everything is purchasable with gold or with money now, so if they up the rewards a little bit, like if they gave you 50,000 blue crystals instead, it would make it a little bit more worth it. Thank you, Sparkles. You have a good day as well. You want another feint, or is one good for now, Anton? Yeah, this one is 2 packs of them. If you're Android, Lars, after I finish with Anton's streams, I can get in touch with you on line chat and get that going for you. And you got level 18 now, Anton. I haven't seen that yet, Christian Wilder. I'll have to take a look after I'm done with this stream. Lars, this is no torture for me. I just AFK and talk to you guys in the chat while I run these. And for larger amounts, I separate them into several different streams that I do mixed between other content, so that way they're not all back to back. We're down to 430. Alright. Yeah, I'll be there, Crumbles. Get out of here with that trash trove. We're not going to use that stuff. Yeah, for sure. I'd have to talk with you and with Poke, so that way I don't end up streaming when either you two are on. And the only thing that I ask before doing these streams is that you raid some gold, fill up your vaults, because where I'm still around 150k might, I am not good at raiding at your guys' levels. I changed a revive out to another crest set. My main account is around 150k might. Is this your main, Anton? This is Anton's account, and he is about 300k roughly. 292k might. Alright, Lars. We'll be here. Oh, nice. This is a pretty decent main account, especially for being mostly free to play and Tapjoyed. I haven't played on the German server. I've heard a lot of their game modes, or a lot of their events don't give out good rewards, except for JT did a video where they did some pretty good rewards for Pirate Booty. T-Dizzle, yeah, I've got 3 Taiwan accounts and 3 standard accounts. I don't really touch them though. I just monitor them for updates. And welcome back, Lars. Alright, I'll go ahead and open up my Taiwan account. I've got to reinstall it though. So I'm gonna remove the Nox for a moment for privacy issues. But T-Dizzle, you saw the JT video where he was testing out hero trials on the Taiwan server before the newest update, right? While the Taiwan server installs, I'll go ahead and keep playing on Lars' account for a moment. Or not Lars, sorry, Anton's. They got the new update on the Taiwan server already? No, I'm using a royalty-free metal playlist from YouTube. They got a nice hero collector on the Taiwan server. It's almost done installing. Any of these crests you're looking for, Anton? I'm going to say no, because the only one with gold is the heavy blow, and I'm not going to spend any gems on his account. Unless he wants me to spend the 5 gems to get more turns at the Here Be Demon on here. Alright, the Taiwan server is installed, so I will go ahead and open that up. Let me check out this song that Lars recommends here. The good old sounds of Castle Clash. I'm waiting right now for the chat to catch up, so now Lars, is that no copyrights? I'm not seeing any new skins here. You don't have to worry about copyrights as far as being demonetized, but you disqualify for monetization if you get a copyright strike for 6 months. And I'm gonna have to crash Nox. Yeah, there's no update on there yet. Having some technical difficulty problems, so give me a minute and I'll be back up. That one I'm not sure of, JT. I know with the channels, the music reaction channels, if you pause the music every so often, then they don't demonetize you, or at least they don't give you a copyright strike. Yeah, and somewhat you can alter the music in some way. I'm not sure what the similarity ratio is like, but I've heard even professional bands that have pretty much identical sounds to other songs, and they didn't credit the other artists in any way. yet somehow they still didn't get sued over it. I know there's some form of ratio as to how similar and how much different a song has to be before it falls into the category of being able to sue over it. And Christian Wilder, that actually was happening for a while before Google purchased YouTube. Bands were getting their material pulled down off their site or off their YouTube account, claiming copyright strikes, and they had to go to court and prove that they're both the owner of the music and the owner of the YouTube channel before they would get it put back up. Once Google bought YouTube, a lot of those issues went away. Now Google pays licensing fees to be allowed to have that copyrighted material on their site through the artists or the record labels' channels. Yeah, I'd be upset if that happened to me too. My brother even got a copyright strike because he does a gaming channel and he was playing Grand Theft Auto. And for any of you that have played Grand Theft Auto before, when you get in the car, there's always some sort of radio station playing, and apparently the band that was featured in the game complained about his video featuring their music. Even though it was just a game sound effect from the radio of the car. He got a copy strike warning though, not a copyright strike. But he got that all straightened out, spoke with YouTube and explained to them that it was part of the game and that the game falls under the fair use clause. Anton, is it alright if I spend gems to do these Here Be Demons, or do you want me to save them? It's 5 gems to get an extra turn. Alright, thank you. I figured you wouldn't have a problem with just 5 gems, but I always like to ask and make sure before I go and assume things. And I always, if you end up getting down to the point where you've got less than or 300 gems, then I won't spend any more gems at that point. After this one, I'll put in PD for the Here Be Demons. I'm using Atlantic Core for everything else just because it makes it go a little bit faster. And you won't see any of the procs when I'm doing these events because I do have to change it to minimum settings in order for it to run smoothly. Oh wow, Christian Welder. That's really gotta suck. I remember hearing about the Weird Al Yankovic lawsuit where he did the Amish Paradise song, and he had permission from Coolio to do the spoof song, but the record label had a problem with it. Yeah, there's a lot of the big YouTubers, even the ones that shouldn't be allowed back. If they're big enough, then they get their channels back anyways. The ones that deserve to have their channels back usually for some reason don't get them back. So it's really good that your friend was able to do so. As a smaller channel, you definitely got to toe the line. Exactly. There's a couple of YouTubers that I used to watch that have had their accounts terminated, reactivated, and then terminated again. And then they got it reactivated just recently again. And the problem was their content in no way actually broke any of the rules of YouTube. And I believe his account had around, I believe it was 200K subscribers. So he was a pretty big account for them to treat him that way. Yeah, his channel's been terminated like 5 or 6 times, but the demand is so high that he keeps coming back. I've seen that his channel is one of the most banned channels in YouTube history, but he keeps getting his account back. I don't watch his content, so I don't really know what style of videos he does. Yeah, there's been people lately that's been telling me to check out his channel, but I know it's not really the style of thing that I look for on YouTube. So I haven't really checked it out. From what I understand, it's a comedy style channel. Oh wow. To get a sponsorship from Disney, period, is a pretty big deal, even if you end up losing it. I would like to see IGG work with some of the YouTubers out here, because we pretty much make or break the game. As far as Castle Clash goes, if all the YouTubers just stopped covering the game, then the amount of active players would drop drastically. And at the same time, there's a lot of people out there that's playing this game and staying up to date with the game because of YouTubers like us. So really, I do think that IGG should be more involved with the YouTube community around their game. But there's a lot of things that IGG should do that they're not doing, so it doesn't really surprise me. You know what I mean? That's very true. I'll be right back, guys, in 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I've got a little bit of a cold going on and don't want to ruin your guys' ears by blowing your nose on with the microphone active. Hey, Christian, I saw your insane donations over on JT stream. Alright, have a good night, Anton. I'm gonna be streaming for about another half hour on your account, and then I will hop off of here and pick up in a couple of days again to do some more. Like I was saying, I'm gonna drag this out to a few different or a few streams, so that way I'm not running like 6 hours to 8 hours straight of Lost Realm. So do you have a YouTube channel, Christian? Yeah, the YouTube community for Castle Clash is getting stronger by the day. There was quite a while where there was only a few YouTubers out there covering Castle Clash. But now it's starting to pick up again. Do you have my line chat? Yeah, it started with Sand 7 and Dirty DeStagio was the first one that I really started watching when I started playing the game. And then the original generation, for the most part, died off and were doing other games or just completely vanished altogether. So there seemed to be a divide between the older generation and the newer generation. YouTubers like JT, I believe, have powered all the way through the divide and is now starting to see things pick back up again. Cool, you'll have to message me on line chat and I'll subscribe to you. Yeah, we were just talking about the insane donations he did on your channel, JT. And I was just saying that you powered straight through the divide between the old generation of Castle Clash YouTubers and this newer generation that I am part of. You've been there through it all. Yeah, it was 10 minutes and you got like $600 in donations, wasn't it? Castle Clash community we have online chat is extremely supportive of all the YouTubers. Even the non-YouTubers are extremely supportive of us. And that's why we're doing that giveaway on Christmas Eve to give back to the community. I have not watched Blue Panda. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that now, T-Dizzle. I hadn't noticed that. Thank you. You've got that blue wrench now, Christian. Actually, thinking about it, I think I have watched a couple of his videos, but I haven't seen very much from him. Oh yeah, our community's pretty big. And the YouTube community is keeping everything going. Meanwhile, the player community is keeping all of us YouTubers motivated to keep putting out content. Without the support and love that all of the entire community gives us, we wouldn't be able to do this kind of content. And it's always nice when your job is doing the thing that you love. I've been playing this game for almost 5 years now. And even though IGG has some serious issues they need to fix, I still love the game. And I still play it on a daily basis. So being able to put out YouTube content for everybody really is a nice thing. And I'm learning more and more each day thanks to JT, the Poke, and a lot of the other members of the Castle Clash YouTubing community. Let's see here. I was about 20,000 away from gaining level 18 when I started, so I've gained about 30,000 experience so far. Which means I should be able to get Ant3c up to at least level 20 by the time I finish off all of his cards. My goal right now is to hopefully get him to 21 or 22 by the end of everything. And I'm going to go ahead and, after this, make a playlist for Jayhan's and for Ant3c. So that way, I will be able to have these videos, these Lost Realms, in a playlist by the player. Yeah, I know I can go above 80 stamina. I usually use cards until I usually use 10 cards at a time. And I let that drain down to almost nothing, and then I reload. So I usually add 400 stamina at a time. I've only got 10 more minutes, so I'm going to just do 10 more this round. And then next time I stream, I'll go ahead and do 2,000 stamina and then do my runs. That's a good suggestion, Lars. Thank you. I'll definitely use that next time for the next stream here in a few days, so that way I don't have as much interruptions refilling stamina. This is the first song on the playlist that has lyrics for being considered an instrumental playlist. And at the end of this stream series, I'm going to make a video opening all of the crest bags that I end up getting from my runs of Lost Realm on this account. So how's your talent testing been going, Lars? from what I understand, you're one of the top testers of talents on heroes in the community right now. The contributions that you do really help the community out. Yeah, that's a pretty cool thing to do. Because you're really one of the innovators of how we all play the game. Because you really test things out and find out what works and what doesn't, and what works best in certain situations. Oh, that'll be cool. You know what time he's going to be streaming at? Nice. Yeah, I saw you've been doing Dora bombing videos. Alright, cool. I'll make sure to tune into that. Usually around that time I'm paying attention, because that's the time frame when a lot of the streamers start ramping up for the night shows. I chose this time because it doesn't interfere with the late night shows. And I also coordinated with JT to make sure he wasn't going to be streaming while I was. Yeah, for sure. That's when most people have already done their lost battlefield for the day, so you can get more points out of it at the end of the day. When I do my late night streams, I usually do my dailies, and when Labyrinth is open, I'll do that as well. And Poke does really good at Lost Battlefield for you. I've been watching his streams as much as I can. Have you changed your account name back, or is it still Dash Poke Dash? You're using her for Lost Battlefield? Yeah, I can see how that would be nice. Hey Abel, welcome to the stream. How you doing, ma'am? Oh nice, you changed guilds. Is the guild you're in now helping you out more? I don't know how much of my content you've been able to watch, Lars, but one of the points that I always talk about is the importance of having a good guild. Oh, okay. Yeah, it sucks when a guild is about to die out. I was back in Dirty Distagio's guild Motion, and I had an account in Dirty back when those started to die out. Yeah, Wardens, I saw, made a lot of people angry. I think they went about it the wrong way. I think they should have been able to implement Wardens, but still have kept artifacts. I just noticed I hadn't added you as a mod yet, Lars, so I went ahead and took care of that. Oh nice, the survival and Sacred Light worked pretty good on her? Yeah, like we were talking about earlier, the community is pretty big and pretty nice right about now. Alright, this is the last stamina card that I'm going to use for this stream. And then I will continue this series in a few days. Oh, nice. And I do like that Commodore has a completely different attack than any other hero to date. It's nice that they're starting to add new mechanics to the heroes. So that way we have something new that we can use. See what we got off of day one. Oh, they're in gift packs, aren't they? So we got 66 green crest bags, 6 blue, 15 mystical, 5 green chests, 2 blue, and 4 mythical in the first day of this series. Exactly. Go with Sunder, like Lars said. He's the big talent tester in the community. So he's tested out a lot of talents on a lot of heroes, probably on every single hero in the game. He's tested them. So he is your expert in talents. Alright, well guys, that is the end of the first stream in this series of doing Lost Battlefields for my friend Ant3c. I will be doing several videos or several live streams doing these for Ant3c, so be sure to stay tuned and watch the next part. And as always, enjoy.